Hey Tetzloff beginning band. This video is going to be on 4.12 Barcarolle. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but here we are. And it's to go over the new note that you're going to find in this song and in the key signatures moving forward. Okay. For each instrument, I'll go through that first. For flute, it's going to be D flat, which is just your pinky. Okay. For clarinet, it's going to be E flat, and that's going to be thumb, 1, 2, and side key. For alto sax, you guys have B flat, which I don't have an alto sax with me, but it's also first, second, and side key. You only have 3 keys here, but it's still the side key, the first side key. For tenor sax, what do you guys have? E flat, you're going to go first, second, third. First, second, third. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the top pinky. You have 2 pinky keys, the top pinky, okay, with your thumb key. For trumpet, we have E flat, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, okay. For French horn, what do we have for French horn? A flat, 2 and 3. For trombone, this is a tricky one. You got to go to 5th position. We learned this in our concert song. It's between 4th and 6th. It's there's no real trick for it. You can make your L for 6th position and bring it in a little bit, or go to 4th position where the edge of the slide meets the bell and just pull it out a little bit. Okay. For baritone bass clef, for baritone descente, you're gonna play 2 and 3, 2 and 3 D flat, and then for tuba, it's also 2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3 D flat. And I'm actually, before this is over, I'm gonna record this for you so you can hear it and play along with that recording if it's helpful. Percussion, I want to change over for you guys before I get back to everybody else. And you guys, if you're on the drums, if you're on the bells, you have D flat. It's between C and D on the top keys, okay? But if you're playing, where's my drumsticks? If you're playing on the drum pad, which all of you guys should be as well, at least, okay? You have something a little bit different. I'm going to go through the first couple measures. On my screen, you don't have rolls. It doesn't show the rolls, but in your book, you know you have the rolls. Okay, so the first measure is rest, 1 E and a 2, or 2 E and a 3. So rest, 2 E and a 3. The next one is the same thing, but with buzzes. So rest, buzz E and a 3. And then measure 3 is the same as measure 2. It's just written differently. So if this note has buzzes on it, that makes it a 5-stroke roll, just like this measure. 1 E or 2 E and a 3. This would be 2 E and a 3. So measure 2 and 3 are the same. Okay? So here's measure 2, rest, 2 E and a 3. Measure 3, rest, 2 E and a 3. Okay? And then measure 4, it just changes a little bit. So here's measure 3 and 4, rest, 2 E and a 3, 1 E and a 2, 3. Okay? So I'm going to play this first on percussion, and I'll go back and play it on the wind instruments. So here is percussion part with the actual track. I'm not worried about you guys repeating. Okay, that's pretty fast. Now, if I'm on smart music and I want to slow that down, I just go to the corner here. I just slow it down. A better tempo to start practicing at might be like 92. Get those rolls. 3, 1, 2 E and a 3. Rest, 2 E and a 3. 1 E and a 2. 3. That's a more comfortable tempo to start at. So I would, for everybody, start at 92, and then you can speed it back up to 120 where it was. Okay. Back to the wind instruments, and here's how yours is going to sound. Wind players, my biggest concern for you guys is that you don't pause between measures. So I'm going to slow it back down from 120 to 90 because I think it's a better starting speed, 92, okay? And so what we don't want to happen is this. Here's measure 1 and 2. Or you make them half notes where you make the quarter note 2 beats. That's not right. So the first thing let's do is let's clap it. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, rest. There's not a great spot to breathe and there's no rest, so you're gonna have to plan out your breath, okay? Probably gonna sneak it in here, over here between measure 4 and 5. But if you sneak it in here, that's fine too. You just can't put it between a slur, okay? So next, let's play it on one note. Let's play it on our new note, okay? So ignore all the slurs, we're just gonna play the rhythm on our new note, which for trumpet is E flat. 1 and 2 and 3. And now, let's add in all the playing. In percussion, you can play this along with us as well. I'm trying to add those dynamics, and we have a crescendo to mezzo forte and a decrescendo or diminuendo back to mezzo piano. All right, hopefully that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, you can let me know, and we'll have our live class on Thursday.